Show. I'm Kathleen.
Hi, I'm Sheila.
I'm Rebecca.
And I'm Carrie, and today we're at She's place.
Yay!
She's. We're sitting in Sheila's office.
It's really nice.
Yeah, it's
Thank
beautiful.
you. Thank y'all. I do love it here.
Well, you know, today's topic's going to be about the power of positive. And can't you just feel the positive in this room? The calming color.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think.
Thank you.
Yes,
We've got our oil diffuser going.
It's the calming color, and look, this is a freebie. You didn't know this was going to happen, but yes, she has the perfect blend of mint, eucalyptus, and lavender. It's perfect. You feel like we're in a spa. So.
Right, because it's not too heavy like most scents are.
Perfect.
It's really, really good. So we're going to talk about positive. We got coffee mugs for the first time in a long time.
Yeah.
Go, Sheila.
Oh, I brought my favorite. You probably can't read the lighting on camera, but it says better late than ugly. And this is so fitting for me because if I can't get ready before I'm ready to dash out the door, I'm pretty much getting ready in the car while my husband's driving. So better late than ugly.
Yeah, so
Gotta
guys,
get your face
I like
on.
that.
guys, if you got to wait for us, just know Pretty's coming down the stairs soon.
That's right.
Right?
Exactly. What you got?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, well, speaking of positive, and I may have had this coffee cup before, but it just says positive. Think positive. Positive things will happen. And that's so true. We're going to talk about that. What you got?
Mine says, I was going to be awesome today, but I'm so freaking exhausted from being awesome yesterday.
Oh, I like that. I can't do it twice in a row.
Okay, mine is perfect. I didn't know our topic for today, but this was actually sent to me by one of our viewers in Austin, Texas. So shout out to Peggy, and she said she watches the SOAR Show, and she says this made her think of all of us. Behind every successful woman is a tribe of women who have her back.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's awesome.
That's good. That's
We got our
good
tribe,
stuff.
that's for sure.
Yeah, we are a tribe.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
That's awesome. I love when people send us things.
Yes.
That's right.
You just, that's so cool someone's in a store and thinks of us. So send us some stuff, right?
That's right.
Anyway, what do you want to talk about?
Well, we've all talked about the power of positive thinking, and for eons and backwards, there have been books after books after books on positivity and the power of positive thinking. And it's something, if you're not born with it, if you're not a born optimist, you can certainly learn to be a positive thinker. And just in my opinion, it's so important that you surround yourself by like-minded people, and that's one reason we love hanging out with each other so much, because we've always got each other's back. We're always encouraging and bragging on each other, and you just have to surround yourself with people that do that for you, lift you up, and keep you in that positive frame of mind.
Rebecca's always saying iron sharpens iron, right?
That's right.
I actually got that from she.
Aw.
So yes, which she got from the Bible.
That's right.
So yeah.
Well, you know what's true too is, and I've just noticed this from us only being here, and I love that you said you didn't know what the topic was. That shows you how spontaneous our shows can be sometimes. But we've been in this room setting up for maybe less than 30 minutes, and I'm just thinking of all the positive things we've all said to each other. Kathleen, you look great. Sheila, your office is fabulous. Oh my goodness, where'd you get that? Rebecca, your hair looks fabulous.
And you got a potty mouth.
Yes, and because we're not afraid, it's not being afraid to compliment someone else.
That's right.
It doesn't make you less, right?
That's right.
I think about a story I heard about Faith Hill, that she wasn't very popular in high school, that everyone thought that I don't know if I want to say brag, but she said, I'm going to be famous. I'm going to be a famous singer.
Oh, wow.
And when she was in school, and of course, look at her now.
People didn't know how to take her power of positive.
Yeah.
Kind of shooting yourself in the right direction by believing it,
That's right.
right?
Well, and two, we've talked about this before. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but what you think about, you bring about. And so if you're constantly thinking positive thoughts, or if a negative thought enters your mind, for me, the best thing is to just immediately go cancel. And I cancel that negative thought and I move on to something positive. And so if you're thinking positive, then most likely positive things are going to happen to you. Now, that's not to say life is bed of roses. I don't want to sound like a Pollyanna. Please, I don't want to sound that way. But I believe so strongly in the power of positive, as we like to call it, that I like to share that with everybody I can.
Right.
You know, all the time.
Yeah, exactly. And it's thinking positive, and it's also choosing to see a situation for the better versus the worse, right? I mean, because we have that choice.
Yeah.
We have that choice to look at what just happened, and can we turn it into a positive? Can we see the good in it versus
That's
oh
right.
crap, oh of course this happened to me.
Mhm.
You know, we deal with so many people in real estate and so many different personalities. Quite often you just can spot those people who are going to be sure that the whole process is negative.
Mhm.
They just live their lives that way.
Right.
Unfortunately, yes. Yeah.
Because the reality is life is hard.
Mhm.
Life is
It
hard,
is.
and there's sometimes it just sucks.
For everybody.
Yeah, for
And
everybody.
For everybody.
No one
yes.
escapes that.
Right, and I think what's important is that we're not saying here you walk around kind of going la 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 la,
Right.
but it's truly changing your outlook,
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
you have that
Yeah.
choice.
You have to sow the
It's
seeds
a choice.
It is
to
a
reap
choice.
the harvest.
That's right.
A lot
Yes.
of people see, you know, the end result of a lot of hard work, and they're like, things come so easy for you, and they don't see all the
Yes.
hard work that goes behind that, and the positive thinking, and the picking yourself up when you get knocked down.
Mm-hmm.
You got to keep going forward.
That is a good thing to keep in mind. You see a lot of people, you think, oh, well, of course they're having a great day. Of course they're successful. Do you understand what it takes sometimes to put yourself in that position, even when you don't feel like it sometimes? And I'm speaking from that because I think I'm like that. I think all four of us are that way. You probably see us and think everything is coming up roses every day, and we probably can tell you it's not.
Yeah.
It's not. But you still don't want to leave the house ugly.
No.
And you still got to think positive because we've got outcomes that happen throughout our day. And if we aren't thinking positive, what's the point?
That's how you get through them. I've trained myself for many, many years to find the silver lining. And honestly, no matter what the circumstance, in my opinion, just my opinion and my choice, I choose to find the silver lining. And sometimes it's hidden, might be buried, but if you think about it long enough, or you give that situation enough time, you almost always can go back and look and see that was the silver lining
Mm-hmm.
in that otherwise negative situation that I found myself in.
And we talked about before, and somebody else talked about it being research-based, is those positive affirmations. And I'm one of those people, I have to have them on my mirror every day, that I am good enough, I am smart enough, I am.
I have a sticker on my desk right where I keep my files. It says, I am a monster. I need no accountability. I come with batteries included. That's what it says on my desk every day. And I truly believe that.
That's right.
I truly believe that. But when I say I'm a monster, meaning I'm a fighter, I'm going to get through whatever's bad, you know,
Wow,
whatever's going to happen.
And I think it's good to plan ahead of time for the safety nets of when bad things happen. What do you do, you know?
And Carrie, I mean, having batteries included, I mean, you can take care of a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yourself.
See, just a one woman show here.
Wait. I think she's referring to the Energizer Bunny.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
That
go
flashlight
and
when
go.
you need it. That flashlight when you need it. But yeah, so there's a book out there called The Answer. I encourage anyone to read that who feels like things never work out for you. Because when I first got into real estate, there is an art to the deal. And we all know, because we've been in it long enough to know that it's something you really figure it out as far as, you know, what gets you from here to there. So anyway, when you first get into it, it doesn't always work out that way. And I read the book, The Answer, and we bring about failures that we don't realize we're bringing it about because we think about it. We assume something's going to go wrong. If you read the book, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's kind of amazing.
Like
You're
a great
like,
book.
wow, I was so much more in control than I ever even understood. And then when you look at things that way, you can make things come out better.
Sure.
Yeah, for yourself.
All right.
Yeah, so we just like to think positive. Think positive, everybody.
Think
Yeah.
Got a health tip?
Yeah, my health tip today, I'm going to draw your attention to my chest. Y'all,
If it
life,
wasn't already there.
life is short. Buy the shoes. You know, there's sometimes in life, I know we're all supposed to practice, you know, Dave Ramsey and getting out of debt, but it's like sometimes you don't have to buy the most expensive shoes. But I'm going to encourage you all, if there's something out there you want to do for yourself, go and do it. So if there's a pair of shoes you love, something that you want to treat yourself to, do it. Just do it and smile and enjoy the process.
I agree.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree. And sometimes get the ice cream.
Sometimes
Right?
get the ice cream.
Oh, speaking of coconut ice cream,
Yes.
how do you say that name? La
I can't.
Machiana. It's the I guess it's a Mexican-based
It's
ice cream that's in Murfreesboro.
Delicious.
Oh my God, the coconut ice cream is amazing.
Yeah.
Did y'all hear the
Check that out.
scoop about the new retail giant coming to
Yes,
Murfreesboro?
Costco.
Costco is on its way.
Oh, look out, Sam's.
Yes. Yeah. So true.
Okay, cool.
And I just want to leave everyone with one last final thought. And you've all heard this, your mother probably told you this, but it's always worth reminding everyone. If you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. Just be kind, be nice, and be positive.
And
Amen.
especially remember that on social media. Come on,
Right.
people, stop the hate.
Yeah.
Speaking
Be
of
kind.
Life's
positive,
short.
yeah.
Life's too short for that.
That's
You
a
wouldn't
t-shirt.
want somebody to wake up and beat you up, so don't beat up other people.
Right.
Amen.
Yeah.
All right, yay, that's
All right,
SOAR.
Yeah.
From Shishi's.
Tune in next week.
SOAR.
SOAR.
Cheers.